What's up, y'all? This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Libra. We already had an initiate energy want to pop out. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates. And yeah, let's see. So the guiding energy is the Seven of Wands, and on the bottom of the deck we had Eight of Cups. It feels like there's a multitude of ideas and inspirations coming through at this time, and there's one that is like feels super aligned with you. It's really initiating a lot of passion and a lot of forward movement type of energy within you. But I feel like all of these ideas are very connected, and it's like you may be feeling kind of overwhelmed because, for example, maybe you have multiple career paths coming up or something like this that is like, I want to do this in this lifetime, I want to do that too, and I want to make this project and work with this person and blah blah blah, and it's like stacking up. It's like it's a blessing because it's like you got some sort of download all at once, or like a lot of energy came through at once, which is beautiful. But it's like I feel like it kind of created almost a space of stagnancy for you, because it's like your system got so overwhelmed by so many ideas and paths that it's like almost like I can't do any of them because it's just like too much. I don't know where to start. It's like I've already bit off more than I can chew and I haven't even started yet. But I feel like the guidance here, the reflection here, is that there's going to be one really specific, maybe like short-term type of goal that really stands out to you, and it's like, okay, I want to do that now, today. Like I feel ready to dive into that energy. It may not even be the one that like ignites the most passion in you, but it's like this, like for today it does. I feel like it's something that I can accomplish in the near future. It's something that I feel called to just start with. And yeah, like I said, it's connected to a lot of different other paths and ideas, and it feels like the reflection that wants to come through for you right now is trust the process and the connectivity of all of this, and know that as long as you're staying in that alignment, in that flow, and you're following what feels good, what feels like it's inspiring you, you can trust that it's all gonna play out how it needs to and in connection to each other. And it's giving like a domino effect, a snowball effect of like, once you unlock one thing, it's just going to like propel the energy into the next and next and next. And like maybe there's certain resources you needed to unlock or people you needed to meet through one of the paths that very much opens up the way for the other paths that right now feel really daunting and look really like a steep hill. And it's like, trust that this is all connected. All these pathways are connected. With the Eight of Cups, it feels like there's kind of like this soaring type of energy that is building momentum as it goes. And I'm getting like you're moving into an emotional space that's it looks very unknown right now. It looks very mysterious. It's definitely like not at the space where you can even begin to predict how it's going to play out. So we have like two separate fundamental energies going on. Yeah, I want to go in deeper with this emotional space that I got the word soaring into. Let's go deeper. Five of Wands and Four of Swords. Sorry, that's my dog sighing over there. A sleeping baby. Okay. Five of Wands. I feel like off the Five of Wands, there's some sort of internal conflict or battle happening here. It feels like maybe part of you is really fighting whatever emotions are coming up for you at this time. It's like, and connected with the Four of Swords, it feels like there's some sort of defense mode about you that is leading this part of the fight. Like something it's a version of you that's trying to protect yourself. It's taking into account past heartbreak and trauma. And it's like, I want to do this smarter. I want to do this better than in the past. That's what evolution looks like. And then the other part of you, your heart, is in collision with this protective energy. It's like, I want to just feel deeply and relentlessly and surrender to my truth. Like, no matter how it maybe will hurt me or whatever direction it could go in. So it's like, from here, both sides are valid. This is the conflict that I think needs to happen. This is energy that is working through to a space of balance. I'm getting like the guidance here is not to make, like, because both sides are valid and it's like real energy that needs to be thought out and considered, not even just thought out, but like felt out. And it feels like, don't make any drastic, impulsive actions at this time in response to this energy. Like, keep this internal for now and let these energies battle it out before you come through in the physical 3D realm with some sort of proclamation or expression or drastic action. Let's go deeper. Justice. The Emperor in reverse. And Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting that. I really like what I see. It's like, above all else, you want to do this from a space of justice. You want to do this from a space of balance and what's truly best for you and your path. And it's like, you're not messing around at this point. Like, you're like, I am here to evolve, and bitch, I'm gonna do it. Like, it's like, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it to my highest capability. And you definitely have this newfound, like, you are not the same person that you were in the past when you've experienced this depth of emotion. I feel like you were quick to choose one way or the other. It's going to be different for everyone, and especially it's going to be different for different eras of your life. But it's like, you would either relentlessly share and express everything, or you just completely closed your heart and numbed and denied and ran away. And it's like, now I feel like you've experienced both sides, and you're like, there's a middle ground here. And it's not so simple as just seeing it or like thinking through that middle ground from a logistical standpoint. It's like, these energies actually have to like integrate and fully connect with you, and do that energetic work is something that's deep, and it takes time to happen, and it takes intention and awareness to happen. But I do feel like there's a lot of love here. There's like, it feels like there's an energy here that you have a lot of, even if it's someone that you've only met briefly or something like this, it's like you felt that immediate connection, and you felt like, you know that you're an empath and you're sensitive, and you can feel timelines and energies really quickly. And so it's like, you feel a certain call to someone. You feel a certain, like, you at least know there's something here. There's something that's worth exploring. And I think you very much are, like, have that intention to explore this. But you're really, really taking your time and being really intentional with, like, how you want to come through, or where and when and why. And It's just like you're not going to do anything or say anything until you have that really like that aligned green light. And I feel like with the Ten of Cups in reverse, there's a lot of potential here for some sort of really, I got the word astonishing, like partnership. Like this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although it very well could be. It could also be like collaborative work, friendship, or it could be all the above. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like it's a mixture of both worlds. I don't think this is so separate from this initial energy than I initially thought. Like, I feel like this connection, while it is like based in emotion and heart space, so that does like I do feel some of like a, it feels almost like a friendship energy that develops into something more romantic or like deeper than it initially starts as. And it's like I get that you can feel that potential from the jump. Like you can feel the depth that this connection has like the potential to go to, even off of just like a first meeting or conversation. It's like it's this feeling of like I feel like I know this person already. Like I feel like there's already something happening that I don't know how to fully understand. But yeah, like I said, you're feeling called to really, it feels like an opportunity that's coming through, and it's an opportunity to really like prove to yourself and integrate the lessons that you've learned in terms of like vulnerability and emotional space, and like honoring yourself, putting yourself first, and having these really clear and intentional energetic boundaries. But yeah, I'm starting to feel like it's really actually connected to this initial Seven of Wands energy of like all of these creative, inspiring paths that you have opening up for you. A lot of them are based in collaboration and teamwork, and it feels like this could be an individual that you can work with and really share ideas with, and they feel like a part of this puzzle. Let's go deeper. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the World. Two threes and the World. So there is like a past heartbreak of some sort of wound in the heart space that's coming up, and it's definitely, I feel like this is an opportunity to really heal some really deep aspects of that. It feels like you've already done a lot of healing here, and this is definitely something that you're aware of, and it's very like, you know, it's present within you. It's not something that you've buried and numbed and you're not conscious of. It's like you're well into the healing of this, but this is like an opportunity to do some of that really deep healing, where it's like you can do so much healing in a space of solitude or just like being with your own energy, but then it's like at a certain point we have to open up to these new relationships and connections and like exterior people that's going to really challenge or reflect or like bring up these deeper aspects that you can't reflect and navigate and heal all on your own. So that feels like a really big part of this connection that's coming through, is they're going to very actively bring up, like really be aware through this that you are going to be triggered in certain ways that are connected to your past pain in the heart space, your past trauma. And so it's really important to have that awareness here so that you're not responding from a place of trauma to everything. You are using that space that you can put in between your trauma, your like initial reactive response to something, letting that like, you know, accepting that response, acknowledging that, honoring that for yourself, but like working with that within the self before you then reply to the person that triggered you, or some, this is an example of this. And so like you have the awareness to be able to do that, where you're not hurting this connection, you're healing your trauma. And yeah, again, with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like this is a collaborative connection. This is something that's going to unlock new paths and ideas for you, and it's going to, like, I feel like this is stirring up a lot of energy that just needs to get flowing and like build momentum. And yeah, I feel like they're going to connect you to other people and resources and ideas. And with the World, this is happening in a really this is a self-transformation that's taking place, and I feel like it's different than the self-transformations that you've been going through on your own. It feels very connected to, yeah, the world, this sense of community and others and connectivity. I'm just getting like, I feel like you've been going through a lot of really intense transformations and healing and processing, but most of this has been in a pretty like solitudinal space. This is like, okay, we're going to start incorporating other energies. And just because I'm getting like, don't underestimate how these other energies may trigger you in ways that it's just like, it's a very different type of work than working just with yourself, you feel me? Just like, and it's not saying either the work is more difficult necessarily, or, you know, better than the other. It's just, this is a new realm of healing that you're doing. And so being able to have that awareness around it, you're going to be able to navigate and flow through it a lot more smoothly. And yeah, this is just like, this is it's a very natural transformation. It's something that is happening in divine timing, and it's just like something you can trust, something you can flow through. All right, I'm gonna get a concluding oracle card. Let's do the Starseed Oracle deck. What is our concluding message for the sign of Libra? Let's just take both of these two. I love this card. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. This is one of my favorite cards of this deck. I think you're an individual that's been to some really deep depths, and you've done some really deep healing work. And I think you've been made to go to, how do I say this? Like, either you've experienced some real deep trauma, like more than the average person. That don't sound exactly right, because like, we all go through trauma, but I feel like there's certain experiences that it's just like, you know, where you're just like, why me, bro? Like, why me? This is so deep. This is so, it feels really intentional. Like you were hand selected to go through such a deep experience, and sometimes it can feel like punishment or something like this. And it's like, no, this was very, very strategically designed to crack you open, to make you hit that rock bottom to the depth that such an intense transformation could take place. And so this feels like a message someone needs to hear, of being able to view these intense moments as opportunity to crack yourself open and have this like rebirth of character and spirit. And yeah, this is not meant to feel like a punishment by any means. It's actually it's a curse and a blessing type shit, because I don't want to diminish like how intense these types of experiences and traumas are, and you can't just call it a blessing, you feel me? It's like, no, some of this shit is really, really deep, but it is like it's happening for divine reason. We are here to evolve through this lifetime, and we're gonna have to go through some shit in order for that to happen to the level, to the capacity that it needs to. So someone is needing to reframe the way they are seeing these experiences and these depths, and so this is a clear message for that. We also have the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. This feels really connected to our initial guiding energy of the Seven of Wands. That like, I feel like these types of ideas and inspirations that are coming through are energies that have been in your field for quite some time, and they've been marinating on some level of consciousness. But I do feel like a lot of them were still just like, I feel like you could feel these ideas and inspirations headed your way or like brewing on an energetic level, but it wasn't to the point where you could see it clearly. You could visualize these paths and really like name them and give them physical merit. And it's like now they're all coming to light all at once. They're always coming to a consciousness. Like there is going to be kind of an overwhelm with that, where it's just like, where do I start? Like this is gonna take so much energy, so much time. Like I feel like this is too much almost. But know that these energies have been already within you for quite some time, and it feels like you're already closer than you think. Like in the same way that you've already been working with these ideas and inspirations on an energetic level, the results, the solutions to all your questions and problems, those are also already coming in on an energetic level before you can fully see them or feel them. So just trust this process of the subconscious coming to light, and work with it moment by moment. Bite off what you can chew today. Try to stay in the present moment as much as you can, and like you have this vision, this long-term vision opened up, but really like clarify your short-term goals with this, and like the steps that you can take today, and give those your energy and your focus. All right, that's what I got for you, Libra. If these messages resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email. My email's in the description down below. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.